Welcome back. We're here. We're getting ready for Bentonville Film Festival. It's
We
so
are.
exciting.
Right, and we just want to remind you guys that we're official. We have our t-shirts.
This means official. If you wear
It means
a
official.
VFF t-shirt.
We have been offered 2 positions to volunteer, also to just kind of pop around Inclusion Town.
That's right.
Ready.
We're social media. What's that people call motivators, influencers?
We
That's
are.
what
We are.
Okay.
We're Bentonville Film Festival influencers.
That's right.
I just made that up.
And we're it's official though. We're joined now by Ann Jackson. She's
Yes.
Director of Events here at Bentonville Film Festival. Thank you for joining
Thank you
us.
so much, Ann.
My pleasure.
Yeah, so we were talking about how the festival comes together. Because last week at this time, Bentonville did not look
Right.
like
It was
this.
all quiet. But
Yes.
now,
The storm has come.
That's right.
Yeah, the very exciting storm has come. I'm a local here to Bentonville, so I really love seeing the transformation that the festival does to not only this town, but this region and the excitement and the hustle and bustle. And we really have some wonderful partners of the festival like Visit Bentonville and the Chamber of Commerce and DBI who really get behind us and help us kind of find the venues that we need to show screenings, to have panels, discussions, and all of those kind of fun things that happen throughout the week.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And talk to us too about at Lawrence Plaza, you've got Inclusion Town.
Oh, that little thing. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Inclusion Town is being constructed right now, and it is all hands on deck. So there's a 20-foot by 12-foot screen going up on the plaza that will show family-friendly free movies throughout the week. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And then out by Compton Gardens, there's going to be a lot of tents and activations. There's dozens of tents going up right now,
Right.
and lots of freebies to be had out there. So when people stroll through with their family, they can pick up little goodies along the way.
I love it.
Yeah.
What about watching a movie? I mean, you mentioned the giant screen, but are there other places around, and how did those come to be?
Yes, there are plenty. There are a multitude of places that you can go watch a film. So of course we are so thrilled to have Skylight Cinemas
Yes.
down here in downtown Bentonville, and Jared at Skylight is one of our biggest champions of the festival, and he really works with us to showcase the films that are being screened, and the juries are watching those
Sure.
films, and
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
they get to really be shown in a true theater setting.
Yes,
so
which
Sky-
wasn't here when the festival
no,
started.
and so if you remember, we had these kind of pop-up theaters,
Right.
these Cinetransformers, and so now we have other spaces that we're able to do that. So the Record was another space that
nice.
wasn't there before
Right,
too.
okay.
So this town has really kind of given us some venues to work with throughout the years, which is really great. So we'll be doing some screenings at the Record this year. We'll be doing a lot of screenings at Skylight.
Okay.
We'll also be doing documentaries, film screenings at the Walmart World Room above
yeah.
the Spark Cafe.
Right.
Yeah, so that space turns into a theater as well.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does it take to bring all of these things together? Because you're talking about Inclusion Village, Inclusion
Yes.
Town, all the screenings. How does that even come about in getting everything scheduled? What does that look like?
Yeah, so about 3 to 4 days before everything opens is when everything really starts being built and constructed. And so that turns into a lot of big trucks and teams out there with a lot of equipment and power tools and people that know what they're doing, then it's not me. I'm really good at saying that goes there. So it really really kind of comes together starting like 3 or 4 days before the festival. Months before the festival, though, is when we are planning all of this with our sponsors and how they're going to be activating in our space and kind of communicating with the public as they come through to this festival. Thousands of people are walking through, and we really want them to have the best experience.
Right.
And so we're looking at every venue as far as signage goes, as far as what the look is it cohesive, is it still mission aligned? We
Yeah.
want it all to make sense. And so we sit in on meetings with sponsors to the managers of these venues, like the Meteor. So the Meteor is one of the coolest places
Yes,
we have
yes,
in town.
totally agree.
So
Yes,
cool.
and so it was an old movie theater, and we're
Right.
turning it back into a screening venue this year. So I'm super pumped about that.
Oh,
nice.
So people will be able to go to the Meteor and see films like they did lots and lots of years ago.
In the not so distant past.
That's
Right,
right, that's
right.
right. And of course, we're still getting, there's still going to be music there at night
Right.
and things like that throughout the week that the Meteor has planned. And we're doing our award show there this year too, so that's really
cool.
exciting.
It is, it's
Very
exciting, and it's all pretty central to downtown Bentonville, which is really unique. And
Lots
It
of
is.
walkable kind of spaces.
Very much.
And that's
so,
kind of the
yeah.
purpose. We want people to really be able to have access to
Yeah.
go to what they really want to go to. And so it's a little bit more compact this year for that purpose.
Yeah.
I look for it to spread out more into our region, you know, again in the future.
Sure.
Skylight was really great this year. We started doing a monthly
Yeah.
movie
Yeah, I
series
saw
with
that.
them.
That's right, yeah.
And so it kind of just, again, if you can't make it to one of our films or panels or something during the week of the festival, you have access to go see something and see something BFF related with a director or producer coming in to talk about it afterwards throughout the year.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
letting us
so
in.
much.
Yeah,
So much is
absolutely.
happening.
Anytime.
Feel free to put us to work. Again,
Yeah.
we've got our official shirts on.
You can point it and say that goes there, and we'll do that.
Yes.
I'm really good at that. Okay,
Or you
great.
can say, take a picture of that person doing that thing. And
Right.
I'm probably better at that.
Perfect. You're hired. You're on my team. Yeah, thank you.